Yo, what's up, pups? Check. How's it going, everybody? What's up? What's up, Salty Dog? How you doing? What's up, T.S. Pedro? Smash like button, everybody. What's up, Art Suave? Let's go, Belgian Hexagon. What's up, Super Snake? How you doing? Hit the like, thank you. What's up, Oxzeta? How you doing? What's up, Trumbo? Yeah. What's up, my Mr. Garrett? Crypto Dan. How you doing? Oxzeta, what's up? What's going on, Ashmore? How are you? Good to see you. Good to see everybody. What's up, Henny? What's up, Pulsechain Military Police? And Cookie! What's up? All the lovely people in the house. Smash it. Wow, crazy times, man. How's everyone's week been? Did I skip Thursday? We might have done a TA video, but we didn't go into much, did we? What a weekend. What a time to be alive. It is crazy. Crazy. All right. I don't know. Where do we take you guys? Where do we take you? Oh, that's weird. Crazy, man. What do you guys think about Pulsechain? What do you guys think of crypto? Is it still everything you thought? You here for the tech? What's up, Detroit Runner? How you doing, man? Culture's crazy, man. It's so weird. Like when I get on Twitter now, what do we got? Everything's just crazy, right? I mean, my feed's still pretty funny. You know, it's all right. Cleaned it up pretty good. But you do get the feeling like everyone's just in pieces in a lot of ways. Is that a cat smelling a dog's butt? Yeah. Is everybody getting crazy stuff? Everybody's complaining about stuff, aren't they? A lot of complaining. It wasn't just on Pulsechain. It was funny. Richard Hart called it out, right? The term "cry fagging," that cracks me up every time I hear it. Was that the first time you guys ever heard that, cry fagging? But there is a lot. Like people are just complaining all the time. So much complaining going on. Or maybe that's just what the algorithm decided that we all gravitate to. This person's complaining. There's a room of people working out in Bali, and they're complaining. What's complaining? They're just girls doing a workout. It's fucking crazy. But everything's just... I mean, there's a lot of inspirational stuff, too. I have a pretty cool thing. Here's Somi. Alex Jones is accusing Donald Trump of Satanism. I did not have this on my bingo card for 2026. See, everyone is complaining. We're all complaining, man. It's crazy. I do feel like... like I'm in a different timeline sometimes, you know? Like the timeline shifted, and I think it's going to shift for a lot of people. I do. I think a lot of people are going to find out what their true calling is pretty soon here. And it's not money. Money's great, though. Money's going to give you freedom and ability to follow through with all that. Of course, you know, money's awesome. I wouldn't be able to live this life I did if I hadn't done well. But I think I think the truth is like really hitting people. You know what I mean? Finally, like it's slowly hitting. I saw a clip. I didn't even save it. Some guy was in China and some little kids were talking about Epstein in some rural village in China, and then there was some teacher. I saw a clip. They were talking about how they finally realized that their textbooks are a point of view. They're not real. They're not real history. And it even says in the textbook, you know, this is made, you know, based on the point of view, America, whatever, for our political agenda or something. And really, I think that people have to make a choice now. It made me think about that. I don't know why. Like I heard Guns N' Roses. And I think there's just a lot of '90s music playing again, right? And I remember that album, "Use Your Illusion," and it was like a little kid in front of the Pantheon, right, in ancient Greece or something like that. I could bring it up. I don't remember, something like that, right? But I kept thinking so much about that phrase, "Use your illusion." You know, I don't even know. Maybe I'm way off. I remember it was like some artwork of a kid. Yeah, it's like some ancient, like one of the. It's a famous painting. I think Raphael, right? All these smart people in ancient Greece, and there's a kid writing. Right, it says, "Use your illusion." And I was like, I think people need to make a choice now. Is either you live in the illusion and you make the best of it and you just kind of accept it. You know, like, okay, they're eating babies. The president's flipping meme coins. The president and his wife family are flipping meme coins. And their friends are eating babies. And they're pretty much spraying stuff. And da-da-da-da-da. And you gotta use the illusion, man. What are they, like? Ignorance is bliss or something, I guess. Or you got to make a move. You got to make a move, and you got to find your tribe, right? I think a lot of people are realizing you're gonna need family. You know, we're not making them. Hardly anyone's having that many kids, right? So you have to find your family, man. You know, I mean, some of it's online, of course, right? We got our crypto Pulsechain family, and you're probably in different groups, maybe at church or something. But it's hitting people, man. Yeah. It's always been crazy times. Henny said crazy times. It's always been crazy times. Like, look, if you were, I think of my grandfather stories, World War II, and my grandma. And, it was crazier times. You could say it was always crazy times. Okay. In the 80s and 90s, I don't know. You know, I was just born. I don't know. Maybe that's why people say that was like peak civilization from the 1970s to like in the 80s. But I don't know, right? We don't know. We weren't there. Or we were just born or something, right? But as far as I know, it's probably been crazy times all the time. And I think people just had to make choices. I think maybe we were a generation or two that just had so much given to us, we forgot that, you know, you had to make choices. And when I think about going back, you know, post-World War II, which is probably most of your grandparents or something like that, right? People were moving around all the time. They realized, you know, you had to move around. And before that, people were sailing across the ocean, finding better land for freedom of this and freedom of that. It's not a new thing. It's not a new thing to seek out, you know, a place where you can be free and do your thing. America was created by that, right? And now people are leaving America to find that other place where they can be free, whether that's Bali or El Salvador or Puerto Rico or Siberia. But I think the laziness is dying in people. Like, some people are checking out, like, for sure, right? There's people checking out. I don't think that's good. I don't think you should check out. I think you should make a choice. You should make a choice. You should make decisions and seek out that better life for yourself. Like Nomad Capitalist has that phrase, right? Go where you're treated best. Yeah, it's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool phrase. You know? Oh, yeah, the Bilderbergs had an emergency meeting. Why is this up? Do I care? I mean, I care. But they had an emergency meeting. There's so many things that I've learned. I just got to a point where I'm like, do I just keep covering everything? Where are we at now? I feel a big change coming, man. I do. Like, I was going to cover the bill, but I was going to talk about it, right? Because they had an emergency meeting. And I'm like, maybe I have to get used to emergency meetings. And what if I have to jump at every one, you know? Who wants to be the next Alex Jones? I mean, everyone's an Alex Jones right now. Have you been on Twitter? Everyone's reporting on everything. Everyone's an expert on every other thing. They're reporting on it. It's really interesting. But this can't go up forever, right? Yeah, you gotta find. You're gonna have to find your heaven, man. It's time. You know, whether that's by car or by boat, by plane. The world we knew, guys, is gone. All right, and I don't mean that in a somber, bad way. You know, it's gone, man. You know, and we have to embrace the new stuff, man. You know, it's cool. There's a lot of awesome stuff. Dude, AI is awesome. I was using AI all week to do all this and that. Got some more stuff coming, but I mean, it's great, you know. But also don't deny, like, your human needs, right? I had a friend fly in town. He's a famous Hexican, so he was here in Prague. Had a good time. And then, you know, a couple weeks before that, I had a friend fly to Dubai. And one of my good friends, he's actually on my Instagram with me. And he literally flew in there. And I told him, I said, I think there's some tensions heating up right now. And he flew in, and I think like a few days later, this whole, you know, chaos started. So he's there. So that's been interesting. Yeah. I think we're aching for some certainty, you know. I mean, obviously, that's probably why there's a spiritual revival and religious revivals and things too, right? People are definitely looking for some kind of certainty. It's gonna be people, man. It's not gonna be on Mars. It's not gonna be on Twitter. It's not gonna be even in this bull market, you know, because good times are coming there too. It's gonna be from people. Yeah. You're gonna have to make a point to connect with people and learn new skills in 2026 of how to do that. You know, update your language models, open up your mind, your ideas, and make that move like everyone had to do before us. The years of simple comfort is over. And actually, speaking of that, this is really funny. I found this. Chenzi. I'll play this. We'll come back to this. I don't want to hear this right now. This is pretty funny. This is Ryan Gosling and doing this funny interview. I don't know why. It's just funny.
I've got tea.
Spill the tea.
You've been chosen to pilot the Hail Mary mission.
You capping?
No cap.
No cap?
No cap.
This hit's different.
This is your Save the Planet era, bro.
I just don't know if I can slay this mission.
If you don't, Earth is cooked.
I'm just low-key panicking inside. But if I do this and I don't slay, it's a historic L.
But if you
gotta
do,
slay.
massive double.
You think I got the word to pull this off?
Bro, you're him.
Math ain't mathin'. You caught me lacking. Why me?
Well, the selectors are pretty based, and they said you passed the vibe check.
It's giving.
You got this, Key. Remember, don't be mid.
Bet. I'm gonna eat and leave no crumbs.
Full main character energy.
Full main character energy.
Broski.
Full main character energy. We're gonna slay this mission, pups. Let's slay it. What's up, Hexalot? How you doing? What's up, Cash? What's going on? Love the vibe so far. Change is certainly coming. Change is here, man. It's here. Change is here. We gotta lift the blockhead. Let's see.
I will never give you up. The Strait of Hormuz must be shut. Blockade. In my head, just blockade. Please let the ships go through. Come on, at least a few. If you block me, then I block you. Blockade, blockade. I thought this was easy peasy. Blockade. Now Magda and Melania leave me. Blockade. Surrender is beneath me. Blockade, blockade. I think soon I get impeachy.
Snickers for Lynxhander.
AI is awesome. AI is amazing. That's fucking awesome. So great. Oh, we'll come back to this one. It's pretty funny. What's this? God, this just is like another level, okay? Because I'm old enough to have had a real phone in the house. All right, this kid, she's never seen a phone before, man. Check this out.
What?
Mom, look, it works.
You know how to use a phone?
I didn't really know how to dial, but it worked.
She didn't know how to dial.
Mom,
What?
that's so cool. Mom.
You've never used a phone in your life.
No, how do I hang up? There's no hang up button.
You just put it back in the thing, yeah. What?
Mom.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's fucking hilarious. Oh, man. Oh, these are little kids in China. Okay. So this is the Somi. It was funny. We saw that tweet, right, from Somi. So this is what's popping up. So Trump is a magician of chaos. And Maria Abramovich chimed in on it because he has it's not that he switched to sides. I think that he's in a situation where he doesn't have a choice. Okay, and what's happening? It's pretty legit. You know, I mean, he is this guy, and you know, he's a perfect guy to usher in this new era. You know, the new world order. So he's the best guy for it.
Nothing happened ever to us.
And look.
Trump is
one thing about I'm really versed in esoteric wisdom, and I've read all the books, all the magicians. Okay, I went through an obsessive phase about it for a while. One thing that these wizards or witches or Satanists or whatever you want to call them love to do is corrupting somebody who was for the thing they want to attack, you know, whether that be taking out a Katy Perry like in pop music, or taking out a Trump and putting him in a situation where he has no choice but to sell out the thing that he was about. So this is a big, energetically a part of the process. Okay, so I think he's been chosen for that role, and I think he knows it. I think he's embraced it, and I think that's part of the thing they're allowing him and his family to do with crypto. And that's kind of the trade-off, you know. In a way, he's sold out, but I want to be clear, I really don't think he had a choice, okay?
the Trump is the best thing happened ever to us. Because she believed, not her, but the entire population of this Nordic magician, that he is the magician of the highest order. That he is there in his irrational mind to create confusion in order that the human being can find new order. And it's not so stupid thinking about this in that way. It's completely turning things upside down. Because since Trump is around, things are changing. The Trump is the best thing happened ever.
Yeah, I mean, it's not good when Marina Abramovich is excited about the way things are changing. So they're moving in the direction that they want. And that's why it's important for you to take action, kind of understand where we're headed and position yourself accordingly, because we can do that. We have those luxuries. You know what I mean? So do whatever you need to do. All right? You guys are smart. You know what's going on. Yeah, they're spraying chemtrails. Okay. I got funny stuff to show, but we got to talk about stuff, all right? I want to go to just some crypto news, see what's been bubbling just this evening. Then we're going to jump into the charts. All right, I'm going to show you guys what I think of USD USDT dominance, Bitcoin, and we'll look at Pulsechain, okay? Yeah, they're. I typed in crypto and it came up poisoning Europe. Okay. Okay, what's happening with crypto? Fed will. You're getting this kind of headlines. These are nutty. Fed will inject. I don't like when I see things like this. This is not good. Who is this? What is this shit? Weimar. I don't even know what this is. These people get paid to do this shit. Okay. What the actual fuck? What's this? I don't know what the fuck this is.
Crypto project just used its own made-up token to drain 100.
You guys know all that, right? This is coming. Weird news. Why is this coming up under crypto news? Fucking weird. Let's go here to latest. Let's see if what happened here. Let's get this going. What's this? Well, the Trump family's made $1 billion. You know, Eric Trump was honest about it. Well, I mean, they were open about what they did. I mean, they World Liberty Fi and their 3 tokens. It's no secret there. Okay, so pretty much everybody's torn between whether we're going to get bullish or whether we're bearish. Okay, so we're just going to look at the charts and I'll give you my take because that's really all I ever do. I don't really care about anybody else's take. I can say that in the bear market, usually when shit goes to shit. So, you know, DOT, you know, there was a fucking hack on DOT, but it was the wrapped version on ETH of DOT. Nothing to worry about too much. Pretty much the Twitter has finally decided that Justin Sun is a scammer. I don't care. That's why I'm on Pulsechain. We're just hoping the heart man makes all the right moves. Place of running FIFA. What the fuck? Okay. Yeah. The point of crypto is to attract money so that the vast majority of the liquidity is sent to the government in the form of taxes. They can then buy Bitcoin at a 60% discount with the tax dollars. Yeah, I mean, maybe. Why is this under crypto? Sadie wants her crowdfunding finished ASAP. What the little addict is going to be good paying for? Catfish fine. Oh, she typed just a bunch of keywords. Get you to go to her OnlyFans. Breaking news. Brad Garlinghouse, XRP has a potential to become the second largest cryptocurrency. Good. That's always some good bullish XRP stuff. Okay. Well, the space is building, man. It's good. It's good. I like it. All right. Poisoning themselves. What's this guy talking about? I'm gonna need to watch this.
Sludge. This is how.
I don't want to hear this. Okay. What's this? Oh, that's it. This guy posted it too. Why is everybody obsessed with this click? Okay.
But $10,000 into Dragon Link Panda Magic. I don't know. I feel like it's so due. $10,000.
She just put 10,000 in Panda Magic instead of Pulsechain?
This will not be a regular thing at all. I just have to try it.
Wait, what?
$500 spin.
$500 spins.
There's no audio on this one. I'm actually nervous. This is actually crazy. I have to win, right? Okay.
Okay, Mr. At 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. You don't need to spam the chat, bro. I got you.
Okay, the line hits are actually
I'm gonna answer it.
Though.
Let's go. We'll go look at it. Okay. I just gotta see what happens to this girl. Yeah, let's jump ahead a little bit.
This is not going well.
It's not going well.
I'm actually regretting that.
She's not
going well.
What the fuck?
Okay, 2 more spins. Dragon. It is so over.
What?
Yeah, but $10,000.
Wait. What the hell? I mean, I guess I've lost 10K in that speed in crypto. So, in all fairness, right? I don't know if that's going to make a good house pet, buddy. All right. Let's... That's fucking nuts. Okay. That is fucking nuts. Oh, that's my crypto. Okay. Whatever. All right, my friend. We'll start with Pulsechain, okay? What's up? So, hey, Mr. at 12345678838. Are you trolling? I don't know if he's trolling. He says his bags are bleeding. PX, Pulsex from 60K to 6K. What do we do in order not to go any further? Well, what do we do, chat, in order not to go further? I mean, look, man, you have two options: is sit on your hands and allow the market to meet you somewhere, wherever that's going to be, or sell at some point, right? Like you've been holding all the way down here. I can't advise you what to do, but at this point, sitting on your hands may be good. But if you're in full panic mode, it could be a time to sell. Sometimes you have to sell. And I'll be honest, that's part of the market's dynamics and how it works, okay? The market needs forced sellers, which is all a forced seller is the price gets low and people need the money and they have to sell, all right? Because I get that, right? Like you have bills, you have things, you're panicked because you have a baby coming, whatever's coming. And the market knows that. The market knows that it needs to come down in your investment. And a lot of like traders have a rule, like I'll only draw down 3% or 5%, whatever it is, 2%, before I just pull the position. Us in fucking crypto, we're nuts. So we'll ride something down 90%. We'll sit there for a fucking year with diamond hands, and then we'll ride it back up. All right, because we're crypto. We're not we don't sell at a 2% loss. Fuck that. No. But at some point in that drawdown, you have to make that decision, right? Do I cut loose and sell this bag? And even there have been some things that were down 90% that I've had to sell in the past. I have, everyone's been there. The market knows this. That's why it stays down for the length of time it does. When everyone's like, it has to go up now. It's like, well, there's a psychological reason. Once it gets to a low level, it needs to stay there, and it can't be rushed up for these reasons. All right, because the market needs those. Just like when a market gets really euphoric, what happens? It starts going higher than anyone anticipated. So people are buying back in. You in a way have forced buyers because people sold and now it doubled again. It's still going up. So then have to get back in the market, right? It does the same at the bottom in a lot of ways where you have forced sellers and it just does it. So you got to decide, are you that guy that has to sell right now? If you don't have to sell, like I said, you sit on your hands. And then somebody mentioned the third option, right? ADAMP 2246, you buy more. That's the third option. That's what we do because we're a bunch of fucking crypto degens. We actually buy the dip, all right, because we're a bunch of nuts, all right, a bunch of hooligans, all right. Don't do what we do. I'm telling you right now, you need to do what's right for your family. If you got hungry kids, all right, man, do what you need to do, all right. Don't follow. We'll go down another 90%. We'll keep holding. We'll buy more. All right, we're crazy. So you can do that. There's your third option. So number one is sell, cut your loss. Okay, and so you don't have to sell everything. You could be like, well, I need half that money. Okay, we'll sell half. All right, it sucks. It does suck. I've done it, bro. I've sold 100% of my bags because I just got fucked. You know what I mean? And that's how you learn. And or number two, just say, you know what? Say, Wolf, I'm gonna do some push-ups. I'm gonna smoke a J. Whatever you need to do, man. Push up, go to the gym. And number three is you say buy a little more. You know what I mean? So that's kind of what's up, man. That's kind of the crypto things you got to do. All right. Pulse is down here, okay? You guys know my call from Twitter was right here, 0.00013, okay? It's right here. It's a pink line. We have now dropped quite a bit below that. But in all fairness, I made my call in January of 2025. It's been a year and a half now almost. It's gone another 40% from there, man. Can it go lower? Guys, it's crypto. Anything can go lower. It always could. I can tell you that we're going to have a crypto video after this where I'm going to go into a deep TA of altcoins, everything on Pulsechain. So if you guys want, join down below and we'll go further. But one thing I can tell you now on Pulse is as this price was going down, it's still been going down since October, let's say, of 2025. We can just call that the official. I think the bear market started earlier, but we can call that bear market start, okay? You can see the RSI chilled, okay? And it's kind of been going almost sideways. So this is October 25, October back here. Still dropped a little, but it stabled out and now is moving up since February. And February is right here. And guess what? The price went lower since February. I'm on the weekly, by the way, here on Pulse. But the RSI went up a little bit. That's bullish divergence, my friends. That is bullish divergence, okay? That's a good sign. That's good, okay? That's a really good sign. You want to see this. Now, how long the bullish divergence can go? Well, it can go for quite a while, okay? It can. And same thing at tops where we have bearish divergence. Bearish divergence can take months or years to play out, okay? And bullish divergence doesn't always go as long because markets tend to want to pump because we're all a bunch of greedy little pigs. But it can do this for a little bit, all right? So we have to look for confluence, which is what I do. I mean, I look for confluence with other signals to put together a thesis on what I think is going on here. Let's go down to the daily and see what's going on here. Oh, what happened to that music? Glad as fuck I've been mining with ASIC. Hey, ASICs is doing good again. ASICs and Pulse Bitcoin, they've been on the move. They've been on the move up, which is great, man. That's great. So it had been crushed down big time, but the community has been strong with same team that's been there from the beginning, man. The Fat Sammy and I don't know the names of some of the other guys in there, but they've been out there doing it, man. And that's a good sign. All right, you want to look for those as we turn around community and communities within the communities. Fat Sammy says, nice fan will be streamed about Pulse Bitcoin at the Kryptonite Show. Cool, man. Cool. What's up? Oh, that is Fat Sammy. Also, the MACD here. All right, looking good, moving up, showing strength. We're in the green. Let's go to the weekly again. Let's take a look at this. Good, you got a nice cross down here. It's a pretty strong cross, man. So that could definitely tells me that the downtrend is done. We could be going sideways and up. I mean, obviously, we could also be going into a bull run and straight up. I think I have a green God candle here somewhere. There you go. There's a God candle. Let's move the God candle over. Could this be happening soon? It could. Okay, it could. But we could also just go sideways and not down anymore. I hope that makes sense, which is great. That's great. That's where you want to be. All right, and we go slightly up even. We could just start going up and down. We could just chop, okay, and we'd be great. We'd be looking good. So the downtrend may be done. The bottom could be in. If we do chop, there's always a chance we get one last drop before this God candle, which is very common in crypto. All right. I've shown you guys many crypto charts before in the past in other episodes. We don't have time tonight, but that's very common. Okay. And I cover this really in depth in the TA channel because we go over this weekly. But we're looking good, man. In general, the downtrend is done. It's only going to drop if we get something, terrible that happens. Okay, but this is good. All right, the bullish divergences are great. The MACD cross, the RSI here moving up. I'm just curious. I'm going to go to the monthly. Just look at the candles. Let's see what's going on a little bit here. I know you guys love this log chart. I'm going to go ahead and chart this on the log just to see something here. Bam. Yeah. Yeah, it's not good. You know, when you look at it on the log for sure, and we have a downtrend without the log. On the log trend, you've got a strong rejection, and you're below a really important range here, and that can recover very quickly. Okay. I like this chart. I'm the linear. I'm fine with it. What's up, Hex a lot? Hex on ETH doing well. Yeah. It recovered out of the lows. Yo, Ink for the win. What's up, man? Let's go smash the like button. Crypto's still pretty dead. I mean, you can obviously tell we're going into the summer soon. I mean, technically market sell-off in May. Now, we've talked a lot about a possibility that there could be a very strong rally in the summer, possibly even a DeFi rally. Like we had that in 2019. I remember that. It's not good that we're being rejected right here at 508. Okay. Actually, I'll go into this deeper in the crypto video right after this. Okay. There's actually a lot I want to talk about right here. So click join below if you want to join, and of course all the links are across the top. Would love to have you. Let's go to Pulsechain really quick. We'll take a look. All right. I mean, it's doing what I thought, which was just drawing different forms of chop. All right. These are all pretty damn good forms of chop. All right. I can see this happening for sure. Because that's kind of what it looks like we could be doing, right? Now, this is obviously we're getting a nice MACD crossover here as well. All right. And you've got this crazy shit. You got a bullish divergence here on the weekly starting back in February. All right, oh no, this was going up, wasn't it? Oh, we never had any bullish divergence here yet. We just got a nice MACD cross. Okay. Yeah, we've been going up. What's been following? Okay, well, the drop in the RSI is leveling out, so that's good. All right, that's good. Pulse took the heavier beating than Pulsechain, so I guess it makes sense for that to be pulling up a little faster than Pulsechain here. We got green, and it's good. But once again, this could have the same fate. We could just chop and go sideways for a while before that God candle comes, okay? But let's see what's going on in the bigger picture, okay? This is crude oil, okay? I was messing with this earlier. Oh, my God. Hit the like and subscribe, ladies and gents. What's up, Prairie Banana? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Yeah, it's quite dead. You've lost 40 followers of X in the last 2 weeks. That's about what I think I lost, too. But honestly, you know what that is? That's not people. Those are usually bots that are raking crypto channels for whatever they're up to. And Deerslayer, I fucking was talking to you about that, by the way. I don't know if you caught it. Anyway, so there's bots, I think, that are raking our channels in crypto, and that's what people, I think, turn off. So it's not that, Joe unfollowed you. It's more that the guy who's paying to have these bots run in the crypto ads or whatever they're doing, they turn them off to stop paying for them. I think that's what it is. I can't imagine what idiot would unsubscribe from people right when you want to start looking for entries, really great entries. Repost, subscribe. What's going on? Michael, I don't know where you got that question from, and I can't answer that. You know that. Let's go to Okay, let's talk about crude. All right, let's talk about crude. Really quick. I don't have a lot to say about it. I'm not the oil specialist. Okay, I'm not one of those guys who all of a sudden is like an oil guy. Same with the Dixie. I'm honest about it. So, oil was in a bear flag, all right, here, okay, until very recently, all right? We got this candle out of it, okay? But it was a bear flag anyway. It was in a bear flag. It's not like we're surprised that it broke down, all right? Now, I was messing with this earlier. Now, we have to, let me see. So this was let's forget that. Okay, so we were in this bear flag, all right? And it finally broke down today, okay? So, what are we going to do with it? Well, I don't know. We don't know where it's going to go. Oil certainly did look topped, all right? And there's going to be a lot of fake outs here, right? I would think that this could be a fake out. I do believe I did say in some other streams, I don't even know what to do with that right now, that we could double top on oil, so we could probably get like, I don't know from where, maybe it would bounce, maybe go a little lower, it could bounce from this, who knows, but it could come up and hit some type of double top before it falls away. One last fake out. I'm only saying that because the amount of fake outs and like bullshit we get, and maybe that's what's destined here with this. You know, maybe it's not as easy as, it's just over and it's over. Maybe we do have one last fake out. Maybe not. Maybe it is just over because it is breaking down. If I look at this objectively here, I don't like that color. What was it? Where was it? Oh, yeah, there was before. Okay. Why did my colors change on my fucking lights? Okay. What the fuck? All right. So, let's see. He was requesting. Okay. He doesn't. Yeah, we almost had a double top here. Came back up, broke down. Yeah. I mean, oil's gonna come all the way back. Dude, at some point it's straight up gonna crash. All right. Yeah, it would probably come all the way back down to like $65. Yeah, Twitter's been kind of weird. Is it weird right now? I don't know. Let me see. No, it's working. Kind of. Maybe not. So right now it's down. But I also, wouldn't be surprised to see some kind of new fake out again for us to rape the stock market, creating some double top before it comes down, okay? I'm definitely ready for a fake out. And one of the reasons is I think that we are coming up to resistance here on the DJI. This is the Dow Jones Industrial. This is really bullish, but I said in my group or on one of the TA videos that this could be an exit pump, okay, to let everybody out, okay? Because, at some point here, we got to come back, and I don't know how back is. Either it's this or, it's coming back because you got serious. This is too euphoric, okay, for something like the Dow Jones. This is crazy. This has to come back and recover this pretty soon here. All right. So this could be the exit pump because if, everyone's wishing for that, but you don't know if it's also this, right? Before we do that, right? So this is interesting. Now, if we get above, if we come up, I mean, we're at pretty much resistance right now. It's gonna, yeah. If we really start pushing up, we gotta see, man. How high are they gonna push it? Yeah, I mean, I suppose you could roughly say if we close above this line. What if we use this line? What happens? Are we already out there? Oof. Yeah, we might already be there, huh? Yeah, if we close above 49-ish, then we could be going much higher. Okay. But maybe not. Maybe there's another surprise. We're at a really interesting point. This pushed up really fast, which is always sketchy. All right, which is always sketchy. But Dixie has just gone to crap. All right, it has broken down here. Okay, we did not push up. Now, doesn't mean anything. We're at one of those precarious times because we're at the end of a big, long real estate cycle and a big macro cycle that markets are moving on tweets. They're moving on just basic headlines. There's no fundamentals, by the way. Everything's overvalued. The fucking Buffett indicator, the this, that, everything's fucking off the charts. All right. And somebody says, I don't see why we can't parabolic up only pump. They're doing QE through over the next few weeks. Fed announced they'll be injecting into markets. Okay, good. I've been bullish for 5 years now. But we're getting kind of like this smorgasbord, like an orgy of bullish news, right? Like this thing is being approved, and the Fed's about to pump, put in all this capital. So it seems to like being baited. You know what I mean? Being a little overly baited right now. Oh, I see. Okay. I mean, this could come back up here and voila, and fucking, be off to the races in a second. Okay, no doubt about it. But let's just look at Bitcoin really quick. Let's see what's going on. Okay, which one was I playing with here? Okay. What a mess. All this shit. Okay. I don't need this anymore. This. Okay. This is clean. Okay. All right. Let's focus here. All right. So we've been stepping down. We got a bear flag here. All right. Got a bear flag. All right. Just like we had there on, what were we looking at? Oh, yeah, the WTI crude. All right. We got a bear flag here. Okay. All drawn out. And a couple different levels at the bottom I was looking at. Now, this is popped up to here to 75, okay? Now, this looks good. This looks like a possible preparation to go higher, but we're being rejected very hard right here, okay? There's a lot of resistance right here at about 75, 76, okay? But we could absolutely pop out of here, okay? And if you get to the top of the bear flag, you now get to hit this about 80, 81K. And I think we could certainly get up there. All right. We could even get even higher around this 85K up to these candles right here. Now, are we going to do it though? What? Oh, okay. Are we going to do it, right? Or are we going to fall apart where we are? Yeah, I mean, I think it looks good. Okay. I think it looks good. I think we want to look and see a break of here. So this retest could come down to about 73K and pop from there and just send us higher. Okay. And once we get up to 81-ish K, 85-ish K, maybe even 80, I don't know if we get up 87, but where could this go to? 78, 77, there's resistance there. I mean, it looks good. I don't see. Yeah, they'd have to get a narrative to fit this. It looks weak, but it also looks like it could move up. We're gonna pay attention to this really close, man, in the next couple of days. But even if we push up and we clear that, we could continue the downtrend, right? For sure. There's also a chance that we get some really great news and they, we come all the way up and do something crazy for sure for the summer. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, because, the only reason I say yes, it's a bear flag, but I actually like what's going on right here, right now. I like it. All right. In the sense that it's got some strength. It's got some power. Like it could do something. Okay. It could turn into something here. And like I've said before, this could break down. I don't have any issues until we break 59K. So even this kind of drop I did here, like until this goes past here, 59K, it could stop there. And as far as I'm concerned, and recover. But you break 59K, and I think that's a signal that we're coming down. Okay, I don't know. Is it going to be 45K? I said 39K. I've been saying 39K, and the reason I'll show you guys why. Eventually, we might get there, but that would be some capitulation event here at this point. Okay, is this line here? Stop. Just this line here. Where is this the one? Oh, no. I drew one. Hang on. I think I was messing around with something over here. Oh, yeah, it was this thing. Depending on when we touch it. Could be as high as 40. It depends when we hit it. Obviously, if we come down, it's 40, 39, 40K now. But if we hit it later in the summer or in the fall, September, October, you're looking at about 45K, okay, as a bottom. And there's no math. It's just literally taking a line from zombie apocalypse. And you could even maybe go, from zombie apocalypse through. But we could even can we take it back? What happens if I do that? Do I like this? No, it's from zombie apocalypse, low, across the lows. Well, you have this other low, right? The low here. And that could put us in the high 30s, mid to high 30s, depending on when we touch it. But this gives me a little more confluence, and that could be anywhere from 39K to 45K. But this purple box may be that last place. I've had this box here for a long time, and actually the bottom of this box I have at 44, 45K. Okay. So we get this bullish move. There has to be some scare before the big run up. For the big one, I would think. All right. Wolf, I saw some esoteric guy, whatever the word in his name, waters above, and he thinks we are already bottomed on BTC. Yeah, we could. I've said that before. Like I said, until we break 59K, the bottom's in. Okay, so this could be it right here, 59. Okay, that's your bottom. And once this breaks, that's what I'm saying. These lower targets. I'm giving you lower targets for if 59K breaks. All right, not without that breaking. All right. If we break 59K, we're going to those lower targets. If not, and I've said this before in my TA group, you guys can join if you want, that this purple box I have could be your chop zone, okay? So we could do something weird in here until we're ready to go up, and the bottom could be in over here. All right? So, yeah. But the esoteric guy you're talking about, by the way, also called for a bunch of Black Swan events and some other stuff that never happened. Okay, so we probably agree on this thing because, but he was doing a lot of. I mean, I like his work. I love numerology and I love that stuff. I really do, man. And I respect anyone who puts in that kind of work, which he does. But his his theses that he arrives at are quite often not correct. And he was certain there was going to be a black swan or something because numbers and stuff like that, and it didn't make a lot of sense to me. And it didn't play out, so I don't know. I think a lot of it can be, how well you're interpreting it, or there's a lot more to understand than surface layer. Everything the Trump fam is eating good of. Yeah. What's up, UFO to go videos? How you doing? ETH BTC. Isn't market manipulation. Oh, it's all manipulated. Makal, what's up, man? He says, I've been bullish for 5 years now, so join the club. S&P on May 9th never retested the jump. I don't see why we can't parabolic up only from here. We could. It could happen absolutely from here. It could be the big surprise that this is the bottom it's in, and we've talked a lot about this in the past, and we start moving up, and maybe we come back down, scare everybody again, but we never actually go lower than 59K, and then at some point we take off and just go up only, leaving us with a weird looking bear market. Okay, the bear market being this weird fucking jumble of like chop. Okay, instead of, and I've talked a lot about this in past videos, instead of a nice, clean, rounded, little bottom, with lower lows and like a basin without, we get something jumbly like this and not a nice little cute basin. Or it is like a big exaggerated basin, but it's just much higher than people expected. Just a lot of nutty chop. A lot of places that people wouldn't want to think to accumulate. Okay, but then it's only in hindsight when Bitcoin breaks, 100,000 again. When we break that, that's when people will realize, like, oh wait, was the bottom in? Was the bottom 60K? Was 64K my last chance, or 59K, or whenever you got these dips, and you never get some kind of like basin consolidation down here at some low numbers. Yeah, absolutely. We talked a lot about that. Yeah. A lot about that. But at the same time, man, we can have a million theses, but these people are manipulating the market. They're turning things on a dime. I'm not trying to figure it out. I'm more looking at cycles time now than I was before. But at the same time, I've talked, even back in 2024, I said the next cycle is going to come very early and very quickly. And I believe that. Even if we get the real bottom in September, October, like let's say we pump through the summer and then, you're going to have some crash again. I do think that it'll be a sped up bull run again. Okay. I think we're going to get into it and start moving pretty quick. All right. But I don't believe if they're announcing we're about to print and all that. To me, it seems more like trying to tempt a little kid with ice cream cone or something like that. I'm a little suspicious about it. But let's see what happens. I'm open to everything. But I do think that there has to be more bear. Like there almost has to be this time when everyone's convinced we're going back up again, and they get stomped on. I hope that makes sense. All right. And obviously that happened in 2021, and we had zombie apocalypse to do that, right? I think no. There's different ways you can look at it. If you go back here, what's this? 2018. You're going sideways forever from 2018 into a whole year, and then you drop again massively, and you go sideways and up in 2019, and then you have this like mini bull run here. Now it only gets to 13K on BTC, and the high from 2017 was 20K. All right, that would be like us getting up to. That would be like us getting back up to like 85K or 90K, and then it drops again, and then you have the big drop, right? And then it goes absolutely fucking insane. Okay, I'm not saying this is going to repeat at all. I certainly think we're going to get our own nuttiness of surprises. This was crazy. Yeah, 2022 bear market there. I bought this bottom. I bought January 2nd, 2023. Never forget that. It was the day after New Year's, and I bought my buys for BTC. And I remember being scared shitless doing it. That's a good sign. That's good. You want to be kind of scared doing it. You know what I mean? And I don't necessarily feel that now, if that makes sense. Now, once again, this time could be different in terms of emotions and sense of like, it's not going to be peak fear and the sentiment's shitty. I mean, the sentiment's been shitty so long. I mean, I don't even remember anything else, I guess. So that's a good sign. But you shouldn't feel good buying in a lot of ways. Okay, it's very counterintuitive. Same thing with selling. Okay, that's why people tell you to have a plan, because a bull run can happen in 6 months. And if you don't have a plan, you're really euphoric. It's really intense. And the price just keeps going higher. You have to sell at some point. You're never going to sell. You're probably going to sell lower than the top. You might sell a little bit at the top, maybe, if you're good or lucky. But I remember PTGC, I didn't sell the top. But I had to make a choice where, because I just was following. I was like playing blackjack. I'm like, I have to sell. That's it. I got to. It's my rules. And so you need some rules because it'll just keep going up. And at the bottom, it's not going to feel good. It's going to be very counterintuitive. It feels like it's just going to keep. It is going to keep going lower too, right? At some point, you gotta start DCing. If you catch a reversal like I did, I mean that's cool. But I didn't know for sure that was a reversal. I was confident and I was willing to take the risk. I don't remember, I was entering around 16K or some 16 and some change or something. And like, I just said to myself, look, if people are right and it's going to 10K, then I'm going to be in a drawdown, but it's still a good entry. Like I didn't know for sure. I really didn't. I was just mathematically, it worked for me. And in the same way, you got to feel that way too. At some point here. All right, where, mathematically it works. Pulsechain too. Okay. This is like pretty deep alpha, to be honest. All right. Because this can chop. Okay. And have one last drop. And before it goes. And you just have to buy in here and be okay with that. That's part of the game. It's part of the game. At some point that's why the DCA, right? And all that. And it's the same thing when you go back up. But it does seem like they're pushing this whole thing a little bit, and I don't know. But I'm going to be paying attention to it, especially because I know what they did. The Bilderberg had that emergency meeting. That's really interesting. Good morning. What's up, MVS? How are you, man? Of course I'm having a great day. Yeah, the money printer thing takes time, man. Listening to Pantera in the background seems so fit today. What are you listening to? I love Pantera. Pantera's great. I've been listening to a lot of, I don't know. What have I been listening to? Metallica, Guns N' Roses, and weird stuff. Neighborhood. Pantera's cool. Every once in a while I'll go through a little Pantera thing. Like, share, and subscribe, everybody. What's up, KD? Thanks, buddy. Tap the like, viewers. Yeah, that's right. UFO to go. Thanks, bud. Appreciate it. I don't know what that means. Let's go look at DJI again. So, DJT, I posted this on X, is extraordinarily bullish. Okay, like crazy, crazy, crazy bullish. Okay, so these are really good signs. All right, these are really good signs. Now, crypto is not following it. Like, altcoins aren't moving. ETH isn't really moving. I know we had a little bit of positive movement at BTC and ETH, but they're still within. Nothing's broken out of the bear flag or the downtrend specifically or clearly, right? But when you look at things like Dow Jones Transportation Index, this is forward seeing, and the reason it's forward seeing is because people have to put in orders to have goods shipped, okay, across the country. I wonder, can I chart this thing? And these orders are put in months in advance. Okay? So these people are in the business, the shipping business, to know. Oh, that's complete. Okay. Oh, I see. We hit that. Oh, we're just going now. Okay. So these people are in the business to know, and they're buying. Okay? They're buying. That means that somehow they got the cue that gas may not be as much as we thought. All right? Because this would be going sideways or even down, because they would be putting in less orders. Okay? Because it would naturally, the cost of goods would be dramatically higher because of the oil. And these people are not anticipating that. They're not seeing that. All right? This is extraordinarily bullish. Okay? This is fucking crazy. All right? That means they're projecting this oil thing is about to wrap up post haste. Okay? So when I go back to CFDs on crude oil, maybe this is the breakdown. And I said that would be, this is it. It's coming down. If we get one last fake out, I don't think it doing more than like a double top situation here and falling away. I don't think we're going, or maybe like, you know what I mean? We double top here. And so we get up back up here to 120, and then everyone starts calling for 150 and 200, and then it falls away. It's possible only because of the level of fuckery. I'm just putting it out there. But this could also be done. It's breaking down out of the bear flag, and this could be finished here, okay? And DJT thinks so, because this is up high, okay? This is blasting, all right? Semiconductors, same thing as DJT. Now, why this is important? Well, to build computers and electronics, you have to order these chips and semiconductors way in advance. Same thing. And if you knew that there was issues, the price would be up or the orders would be down. Now, you would ask yourself, well, logically, they would just order everything in advance. It's like, well, no, you can't, because technology changes so quick. I actually knew a guy who bought a lot of chips, and they got dated because he couldn't move them fast enough. And he ended up, he had like, I remember his office, he just said, hey, I remember it's like a joke. And he's like, hey, do you know anyone who wants semiconductor chips or whatever the fuck they were? And I was like, dude, I have no idea. And so he ended up with all these chips. So you can't buy too many. So the fact that they're ordering, or it's this bullish, means that the anticipation for industrial boom with chips, electronics, etc., is clearly in the charts here. Okay, not slowing down, not breaking down. Even though technically it showed a lot of stalling here between October and November 2025 until this double top here at the end of January, and then this collapse. This is all this fear. Okay, with the anticipation of war, and they knew things were heating up. It's coming down. Now it's rocketing up. It's almost too fast. I mean, it almost seems, I don't know what's going on. But this and DJT, which are very forward-looking, these are people who are in the business to know. Otherwise, they'd be out of jobs if they didn't have a handle on that kind of stuff. And these seem to be very bullish. They seem to be anticipating tons of deliveries, tons of orders, warehouses, trucks flying around the country, and obviously chips means those are going out, products are going out, people are buying all these products, etc. So these are bullish signs, okay? There's no doubt about it, okay? Because these things are all planned in advance. Computer chips, semis, transportation orders, all right? Crypto Jack, you can request that in the crypto video, which will be right after this, man. Click join button down below, and you can request anything you want. Wonder what upgrades the Pixie has planned for ETH in 2026. Vulgar display of power. Copper gold ratio. What's your thoughts on it? We can go look gold. Oh, what was... Yeah, so this guy here, this is interesting. This is the metals, reminding me, versus the SPX equities versus metals, okay? And what he says is there's only been 3 of these signals before, okay, where metals goes berserker mode against equities, okay? And he's saying the signal is now as well. So I don't know how to anticipate it, because Bitcoin was just invented in 2008, 2009, which is in the middle of the last time this happened. And altcoins came, another 7 years after that. Okay. So I don't know how this is going to work, but BTC is kind of behaving still like a risk asset, you know what I mean, in terms of like the way it's moving. So is he suggesting that precious metals are going to outperform Bitcoin? Well, we don't know. Okay. But right now, Bitcoin's not quite, even though, Iranians were buying Bitcoin and you think it would be going nuts as people realize like how important it is. It's just not. There's a lot of selling still, right? So this is interesting. Is this kind of one of those Peter Schiff is going to be right moments? I don't know. I think altcoins can still outperform in shorter terms, but it means that there may be a serious repricing of metals. Okay. He says precious metals, commodities, energy, oil, bull era. Okay. Last one or two ago started in 1961. Okay. The one in our time started in 2002. Okay. After the .com. But stocks also went pretty nuts too. Okay. And the other one here just started in 2023, 24, which we know. We see it happening, right? Gold's been going nuts. All right. So that's pretty neat. Let me see what the comments say on this. What are people getting on this? Probably thinking of this like the year is straight. Okay. But it's hard to say how it's going to be a quick deal. I mean, metals could be going up again for sure, but I would still be positioned in equities and crypto, to be totally honest. I'm not totally sure what we can get from this chart, though it is interesting. I think, though, in general, if metals are repricing, then even though, they're going to perform well, I think equities, crypto, risk assets are going to perform extraordinarily well. Okay. So maybe we're about to have a good time. But it's unprecedented times, man. I can almost say like this time is different, man. I think we can say that. This is interesting times. Bitcoin sold off heavily towards the SPX and gold. You can see it in the ratio. Yep. Mr. Sam Wolf, what would you do now? DCA in a Pulsechain or buy more ETH? Let's go look at ETH. I would still buy more Pulsechain, okay, if I were to pick the two. Yeah, Inkwell, I guess that's kind of what he's suggesting, possibly. For sure. I would buy Pulsechain, man. I'm hoping that RH's strategy isn't all front-loaded with ETH only, that he has backup plans, just in case ETH, they decide to, keep it capped for a while. It could stay in here for as long as they'd want it to, I suppose. Though eventually it's going to go to some serious numbers, right? Yeah. I would still buy, if you were deciding between the two, I'd buy Pulsechain over ETH. I think it's better. I really do think it's better. And like I said before, greed wins. I think, when we talk about, like Richard Hart doing something or not doing something, it's still beneficial for him in many ways to make the chain very successful in a lot of ways, okay? Because it's not just, it's capital, it's notoriety, it's having, power in the crypto world, getting mobility back. Okay, let's look at USDT dominance here. All right. USDT dominance could be top, but at the same time, it looks bullish, okay? These are bull flags, the opposite of bear flags, okay? And, that's a real thing. Bear flags tend to break down, but unfortunately for us right now, bull flags tend to break up. And if it does this, you're going to have a big inverse head and shoulders here, all right, if USDT pops again. But that's how these things are. And then maybe it's a big fake out, and then we get the bull run. But it's something, we can't ignore. We're looking at this, right? This is bullish. All right, this looks good. At the same time, if they decide to flip the narrative, this may not be. But the truth is, we're already in a recession. All right, so the bear market has already begun. We've been in it. We maybe have been in it for a lot longer than people think. And euphoria was actually at the end of 2024, not 2025. So we may have been in a bear market for a lot longer than people realize, which is why I think the reversal could come a lot sooner than people think. And it could be a lot of fun. I mean, we may be starting it right now. I don't know. But I would think the reversal is going to start on fear, but we don't know. You never know. This could happen here somewhere. Fill this wick and go. If wicks don't have to fill, I mean, obviously we could be ready to go. This is a crypto total market cap excluding BTC, so all the altcoins and all that. I mean, this could be nice too. Do something like this. I am bullish. I mean, this is coming. I have no doubt about it. I like this. Yeah, that looks good to me. I'm just going to leave it there. I like that. The squiggles have been playing out. They've been playing out really well lately, man. I'm just trusting. I'm trusting my work. Total market cap. Okay. What do we got here? We got chop. That's good, man. It broke out. Could come down, get a retest, and go. I don't know. I think we're close. We're close. Oh yeah, I was anticipating a last drop. Yeah, so Solana, same thing. So maybe we are going to get one last drop. But we could still get a rally here, without a doubt. But a lot of Moon Boys are still pretty excited about going up, which concerns me. Like when the Moon Boys are really like fuck this shit, then like cool, this is it. When I bought Bitcoin in January 2nd of 2023, sentiment was pretty bad. Like I remember it was bad. Okay. This was bad. This was FTX had collapsed, okay? And we had hit 15,500, okay? And even here at 16, was it January? Here it is, January 2nd. I bought it here, January 2nd. 16.8. I bought it 16.8. There it is. I did not want to buy. Yeah, sentiment was not good, man. It doesn't have to happen like that. Sentiment is kind of bad, but we still have kind of a lot of bulls. Yeah, we didn't have that many bulls in January of 2023. We really didn't. Everyone was convinced we were going lower. Maybe we got to kill a few more bulls. I don't know. But we got bullish signs. I mean, like I said, I like this. DJT's looking hot. Semiconductors are giving us signs that the overall industry, the main industries in the West are bullish. That means they're forecasting a lot of purchases in 3 to 6 months. So that's all good signs. Okay. That's really good signs. Okay. And I think everyone's pretty convinced that if the bottom's not now, it's coming as soon as September. I think even some of the old Bitcoin KOLs were like September, October. So we're close, whether they're right or I'm right, which originally I was saying 59 is the bottom. I don't have issues until we break that, of course. Because this bear market, you would think, has to look different, right? Makes sense. Let's see what's going on here. Gold looks not looking good right now. Not looking good at all. This is, to me, quite bearish. Okay. Looks like it wants to break down. And I'm going to tell you something. The market historically has always rallied after gold and silver make a run and then crash. Okay. So this is going to crash soon. If this falls from here and starts breaking like 4K and some of these levels, it's coming down. Okay. And that's it. Once this comes down, it's bull run on. Because we did an episode, remember, where we went back and we looked at the gold price. We went back 100 years and we looked at the S&P and we looked at every time gold had run. It wasn't on this chart. It was And you could time it. You could literally see it. That every time gold had made its run and crashed, a bull market started. A major bull market. This is after 2008. That was 2001. This is the gold run. Oh, wow. Yeah. And then gold crashed. 2015. Yeah, this is when the market really got nuts. But it really started when it was crashing. So 2012. This is when the market started getting hot again. You can see gold crashed. So we're at that point, man. I mean, this could be it for gold for now. Okay, until 2028. Okay, 2029, where we resume the uptrend. This looks like it's getting shut down. All right, that's good. Okay, and as soon as this breaks, maybe like 4K, I would say bull run on. If you look at history with the SPX, and I'm not going to do it in this video, we don't have time, but we did it a couple of the videos we did it. This too. This is on the monthly. Let's go back to the daily here. Yeah, man, silver looks fucked. Yeah, man. This looks like it's breaking down. So, yeah, if you go back at the SPX, I just looked at the gold chart, and you go back and you time these. What I say, the bottom of the gold had really started dumping around, what did I say, like 2012? You can see, like, you can probably go right back and see how this kick started a bull run. Up only. Yeah, there you go. It was the last drop. I mean, it's pretty much just up only. That was a big, that's when gold really took off, 2009. And then, yeah, around 2012, gold just fell off a cliff, and the SPX just went batshit crazy from there, okay? So I think the same thing's probably going to happen. Because it happens when you go back to, like, the 60s, too, and the 40s, same thing. When metals crash, when they made like their big historic run that they do every 20 years, the equities go nuts. All right. It's different this time. We didn't have a euphoric top as opposed to rather apathy top. You don't have to have a euphoric top, man. That's like such a crypto thing. It's distributive tops are common, man. This is Wall Street. I think you get maybe a euphoric top in 2028 or something. It could come. Could get one, but they're not that common. There's more distributive tops, rounded tops, double tops. Those are more common. We need ETH, unfortunately, to move our chain with bubbles. He wants 510K ETH for the fireworks. Yeah, I know. I hope he just has a backup plan. That's all I'm saying. Cores got sold down immediately after Richard's tweet. Soy boys can't hold for shit. Okay, let's go look at his tweet, and we'll jump into. We looked at. Okay, I'll look at. Hanking's getting a bit of smackdown here. What time is it? Okay. I'll look at Atropa. You know why? Because it's up big time. It's so fucking strong. It's so fucking strong. It's amazing. So I was just predicting chop, and then we're going to pop at some point. It won't even come down to these lower things right now. And it already looks bullish. It's already making this beautiful little W right here. So, Tropa, looking fire, man. Looking fire. All right, let's go look at this tweet. Richard Hart. Okay. What did he say? He said, yay, that's good. What's the problem? What are you guys complaining about? This is from January 12th. It popped up. I didn't know who Famous was. I was like, another Richard Hart hater. Shocking. Somebody please explain who this guy is and why and who he is so damn jealous of. I don't know. Richard Hart. I don't know. What did he post? Why are you guys all butthurt? What do you got? Look at Atropa Pulse Ratio. It's really solid. Yeah, nice, man. Okay, well, in the crypto video, we will look at it. A certain coin is now worth 200 pulse. Nice. Okay. Well, it's moving with Atropa. When he tweets bullish about a shitty pump on his cores, they go lower. Ah, okay. Okay, is that what happens? Okay, well, look, you guys should come to the ETA video if you guys want. I'll talk about some stuff I see. We'll go into in depth about it. I mean, what can I say? It is what it is, man. I just read the charts. But I think you're right. I'm trying to think, like, yeah, I guess he has done that before, where he kind of tweets about a pump and we go lower. Maybe. Let's see. Somi just posted this an hour ago. Why isn't it showing up right now? Okay. Yeah, this button. Okay. Every single crypto influencer is wrong about the S&P. The S&P has gone up only. Every single crypto influencer is dead wrong. I don't know. I don't listen to any crypto influencer. They said it's not too late to sell now. I don't know. I told you guys it was going to pump. You can see my lines on my chart. They've been there forever. You guys, I mean, I was bullish before anybody was even bullish. And actually, it was more bullish than I was even bullish, because you can see mine are still rounded. I was predicting we'd go at least up double top. We didn't even build any structure. We just shot straight up in a rocket. My other call was that we're going to go up here to 7,500. Okay, right here. These, by the way, these drawings were here for weeks. So I don't know. I don't follow crypto quite well. So I was bullish on the S&P. You can see all my lines. You can see them, all my sketches. There's nothing down here, because it looked bullish, because we tapped here and had no reason to go down yet. But I said before, this could be exit pump. This is way too euphoric. Way too euphoric, man. This is moving way too fast. There's just nothing, no structure. Just, what do we got here? Let's move this shit out of the way. It's just gap up after gap. There's a gap up, another gap up here. It's like 5 gaps up. And then, this is going to fall apart pretty quick, man. This is going to come down. But it could go way higher than people think, right? Like, I don't know. It's bullish, man. Like I said, DJT, semiconductors, they're up. The only thing that's going to stop this is a surprise, right? So let's see what happens. Finger crossed this a little probably. RH is the game theory king. Cool. Yeah, he's a good game theory guy, man. So here's how it works. Stocks go up. Okay, without a force acting against them, it goes up. You can look back at the S&P over hundreds of years. Dollars losing value, equities, trust in U.S. companies or to hold values goes up constantly, because people all over the world buying this shit. All right, you're not buying, Cambodian companies, but people in Cambodia are buying U.S. companies. Okay, it's the way it is. All right, it's always going to be that way, and that's one of the benefits of also, the dollar game, the fiat game of devaluing. Right, you're helping value other things that if you're smart, you'll own them. Right, which the elites obviously own. But in crypto, it's the opposite. So in crypto, things just go down unless a narrative goes against it. Okay, it's the opposite of like equities. Equities are just, you can just get, they're just going to go up, dude, unless obviously there's an event or force that makes it come down. All right, crypto is the opposite. It's always going down until a force or a narrative moves it back up. You can see anything. Once the narrative ends, they just bleed out. All right, the S&P doesn't bleed out. It's the opposite. It just bleeds up. Okay, it's just up and to the right until something acts against it, and then crypto is the exact opposite. It just goes down until something acts upon it to make it go up, like a good juicy narrative. Rackham Rochelle. Oh, what's this?
Is cryptocurrency, and if you can get around the gatekeepers, if you can get the word out, if you can get people to learn about something that could really change the future, everyone gets rich together. When you get rid of all the middlemen and you get rid of all the waste and you get rid of all the inefficiency, that value, it goes somewhere, and it goes to the people that deserve it, the people that believed. I feel that it's wildly important for you to understand that the future really is digital. It really is cryptocurrency. And if you can get around the gatekeepers, if you can get the word out, if you can get people to learn about something that could really change the future, everyone gets rich together. When you get rid of all the middlemen and you get rid of all the waste and you get rid of all the inefficiency, that value, it goes somewhere, and it goes to the people that deserve it, the people that believed. I feel that it's wildly important for you.
Pups, I gotta tell you, I love you, each and every one of you. I do. You're all on a moon mission with me, okay? What a time. Good things are coming, man. Good things are coming. It's going to be good. All right, good times. Let's watch this. And oh, where'd it go? Hello. And I lost it. It's gone. It's gone. Oh, but I do have one for you guys. What's this one? This one's so good. Where's it at? This one. This is a Rolling Stone. I love the Rolling Stones, by the way. I would never make fun of the Rolling Stones. I fucking love the Rolling Stones. But this is fucking hilarious. All right, this is Mick Jagger and David Bowie's Dancing in the Streets. I love David Bowie too. It's great.
Everywhere across the world, every day, just dancing in the street. Philadelphia, PA, bottom of the city. Don't forget the Motor City on the streets of Brazil. Back in the USSR. He's dancing in the streets.
I don't know who comes up with this shit. No, but seriously, I love you guys. Everything's going to be awesome. I always try to look for opportunities to laugh. Half my feed's just fucking funny shit. All right, because I look at charts way too much. I see them in my sleep sometimes, and I just need a laugh. The only thing that helps me is laughter, bro. So guys, get some laughs. Okay, I promise we're going to be on top of this. If the bottoms are coming, we're going to be on it. All right, I promise you. It's what I do. All right. In the meantime, just laugh. Try to have a good time in case this shit draws out a little longer or we get more surprises. All right, got to get your head right. All right. Some of you guys are too jumpy lately. All right, just chill, man. We're going to make it. We're going to make it. You saw the speech by Richard, right? We're going to make it. We're all going to make it. So good times are coming. So links are at the top, guys. Click join down below. 333 people watching right now. You guys are amazing. What a lucky number. 333 people. Smash the like button. If you guys joined, you need to send me a DM with a screenshot of your members tab, and I can get you into the private Telegram group. But otherwise, I'll see you guys Thursday. And everyone who's in the a member, I'm going to do a TA video in 10 minutes. All right? I'll start it up. All right, so we'll see you back here in 10 minutes, and I'll see you Thursday. All right, night, everybody.